In today's global marketplace, businesses are looking for outstanding employees who will help them stay a step ahead of the competition. Enter an untapped resource of human potential. Ready-to-work employees with developmental disabilities.
Even in an economy which is really struggling, it's a perfect time to look at employment differently and how to meet the unmet needs of businesses.
The disability is not the issue. The issue is what kinds of job duties do you have that need to be done?
We are going green in our company and doing our very best, and our HR department was kind of one of the last people, and I had a hard time letting go of my personnel files, but we decided that that was something that had to be done this year, and we determined that probably 3 or 4 months would actually be all that we needed somebody to come in and scan. So we reached out, we got Kelsey from ARC, and she's been wonderful, and we saw that the job was going to be completed, and we didn't want to let Kelsey go.
When you think about things you want in employees, you want good morale, you want reliability, and you want productivity, and Kelsey's been all of those and then some.
For instance, I was in a plane with a realtor, and she created a new position for this young adult who can match numbers, who can type, and then she logs it all into the checkbook online, and therefore frees the realtor up to spend more time selling properties, which is what really benefits their bottom line.
Just from a manager perspective, having someone who wants to be here, who wants to do a really good job for you and will come to work every day and do their absolute best, I mean, how can you argue with that?
With Richard doing what he does, it just saves the bakers and myself a lot of time in the day to do other things. I told Ray, I said, look, we need him, we can use him.
You hire good people and then train them. I don't need somebody with 30 years of experience to come in. It's nice to bring somebody who's young, energetic, who wants to learn and has the right attitude.
They're persons who are ready to become contributing taxpayers. With that motivation comes reliability. With that motivation comes longevity, and with that motivation comes a dedication to you as the employer to do the very best job, to do it well, and to show up.
Hiring individuals with disabilities has been a tremendous success on many different levels.
When Shane first came to work for us, we had to figure out a way to measure expectations. So initially I did some of the work to see how many I could do per hour, and then we basically cut that in half as a starting point for Shane. He would increasingly beat those goals, so periodically we would raise them and raise them and raise them.
Often we'll have a revolving door of high turnover, which costs your business every time you train an employee and then the employee leaves.
Because that's really the bottom line, what it's all about. You're hiring the personality and you're going to train them in your style.
They presented it to us, said that you don't have to worry about a thing. We're going to take care of paying the employee through the beginning process. The insurance issues will be taken care of. So really it was just giving them a job. They were still being rewarded for what they were doing, but there really wasn't a risk for the business.
We know that hiring people with disabilities does not increase insurance rates. We know workers' comp doesn't go up. We know there isn't any increase in accidents. We know safety isn't compromised. We also know that productivity isn't compromised and generally is enhanced.
These are individuals that can rise to the occasion and the expectations of any employer.
When you have people employed, people pay taxes.
And if we can do our part at Health First to provide jobs that they can do exceptionally, we are thrilled with that.
Look at that untapped pool because it's got remarkable value for your organizations.
Without hesitation, it makes a ton of sense for employers to consider that as a great option for adding part-time, full-time, whatever they need at a particular point in time, and work with organizations like ARC to add high-quality people to their company.
They're there every day. They're absolutely outstanding in the work that they do. Their quality is exceptional.
They have something to prove. And I think with that case, they take nothing for granted. They do exactly what they need to do and then some to show that they can do it. And it benefits everyone. So it's a joy. It's a joy.
It's been terrific for a lot of different reasons. A high-quality employee, reliable employee, happy employee. So it's been awesome. No, that's all I can say. It's been a terrific thing for us, and I think for her.
Maximize your return on investment by considering ready-to-work employees with developmental disabilities.